Welcome back to PyraPOD. I just came back from Vancouver. I made a trip there to visit two farms, and so just I came back on Friday. Then Saturday morning we had a session. Richard, Young, and I. We sit down and then came up with this one. Basically, Richard see the combination, right? The all-in-one design, right? So basically, this is it, right? So as you can see, there it has a swimming pool, right? In fact, it's a square swimming pool. The size is 17 by 17, measured by the inside. So site preparation is to dig 1 foot deep, and then build the panel using the steel panel with insulation in between to build the form for the swimming pool. And then we use our own fabric, the fabric we pick, which is made of fiberglass, very strong, and but outside coated with silicone. Okay, so it's food safe. Okay, and then use that to create the pond, and then you can see there's deck above the water, and then this region, if you look at from this side, it's like a Y. Okay, it's a Y-shaped swimming pool according to the columns, right? We can use the columns then to use wire mesh, either made of stainless steel wire mesh or aluminum wire mesh, and then to make the boundary for the swimming pool so that kid won't enter the deck, right? So this way, the under the deck there's a huge amount of water right underneath, and if you grow fish without creating too much organic material in the water, then for example, to imitate the nature, right? Nature, the river has fish, but you can also swim in it, right? Because it's very clear, right? So in that way, the fish can be outside this boundary, right? And basically human swim with fish, right? In nature, this is very very natural, right? But if you want to grow a large amount of fish, right, for production, for profit, right, then you need to have more fish. In that way you could use some reservoir, fish tank. You place the fish tank underneath the deck, right, and use the deck to hold it. And also you can make certain part of the deck to be open, right? You can open, right, and to access to the fish tank, right? So this way the deck hold the fish tank underneath, right? You can even make it float, so anyway, so this part, the fish part, it depends, right? You have to improvise. We may provide provide a fish tank as well, right, if you want it, right? So but that that's the detail, we haven't finalized, but whatever you need, we can provide, right? That's some items are optional, some items are a must, right? The deck, so give you the place to sit here along this edge, right? And then also large area, for picnic, right, for a party, right? So basically we combine the recreation with the aquaponics, yeah. So, and this is the another entrance from this side. You can just access to the ladder right away, and then get onto the platform. The platform just has a cutout, cut in, this area, so for the ladder to lean onto, right? And so this way, you can still use this area to growing, right? So basically, as you can see, there's two kinds of grow bed, sand bag, right? Sand grow bed. One is a rectangular, and one is one is square like this. One is rectangular, really long, relatively long, container, the vessel. For my build, I just use the existing gutters, right? I'm using the 5-inch gutter, so it is give me more depth. So this way I simply use the the caps, right, on both ends, and then create the space for sand, right? And just simply place sand, and the water will be dripped in from one side, and then the water flow, tilt a little bit, right? So the water will flow, and then drain on the other side, right? So that's IAVS sandponics using to be used in PyraPOD, and that's what I'm doing now, actually, So but in my case, I don't have the swimming pool, but I have the rectangular rock bed, and filled with water. So similar, right? Give me the similar thermal mass, right? But in this case, all water, right? No rock, right? So and water is 3 feet deep, okay? And there's large area for decking, so you can do here. You can do whatever, camping, right? Or grows, flower or something, whatever, And then this level for growing, specifically, because there's more sunshine, at this level, right? The entrance will be in this shape, and will be we'll use zippers. We provide the zippers so that in winter you can close both doors, because it's a doorway, right? So this, you can close this in winter time and close this, and also open the side wall, okay? And that way this door area can be filled with bubbles, and in winter time, right? And then even you have bubbles, that doesn't matter, right? As long as you're not filling the cavity with bubbles. So the bubble is static and it's dry, so you open the door and then you can walk through the bubbles, and then get in, right? So that's the case, and so this way, everywhere is insulated with bubbles, and so only one area is not insulated by bubbles. That's the bubble generator, but for that we're gonna have space for here. We can use the foam board, right? To create some insulation here, but a little bit heat leakage is not a big problem, right? So we can have, if we use that pink board, so 1 inch, that's probably R5, I think, and and then plus some other things, you know, inside, so we can maybe have R10 or R7 or something. So yeah, that's the case. Yeah, so this combine everything, so this is all-in-one design. Hope you like it. So this way we're gonna have two versions, right? One is the basic just have the structure, the bubble machine, you know. Basic means the basic function, right? Give you the basic function, you know, a tank, soap reservoir, you know, pumps, right? Two fans, you know, everything yeah, you need to make it functional, but the rest is empty, right? Just columns, and you have to build your own shelf, you know, consider what you do, right? Yeah, we may provide the yeah, this bracing, right? You know, some frames, beams for the shelving area, right? But yeah, the basic model means basic, right? You have to, because it give you a wide open area for you to design, for you to consider what you're gonna do, right? But the aquaponic swimming pool version has everything, right? Then everything is built for you, you know, the shelves, right? The grow bed, the, you know, gutter grow beds, you know, right? The platform, right? The ladders, right? Two ladders, one for the grow area, and also one for you to, you know, descend into the swimming area, right? The only thing probably not included is the, you know, decking, right? This one obviously not included because yeah, you can build easily, and so the aquaponic and swimming pool design give you almost everything, you know, you see here, and so it can capture enough solar energy during the day, and then kept inside and insulated at night, so that you won't lose the heat, right? You're gonna keep the heat, you know. So to store the heat is critical, right? Because that the point is to create the stable condition, right? This a very stable condition, very hard to change the temperature, right? When you have massive you know, amount of water inside the system, then it's very hard to change the temperature, right? Yeah, because you have the baseline, you have the thermal mass, enough thermal mass to stable everything, right? So that's the idea, yeah. So we hope you like it, and yeah, and let us know what kind of question you may have, you know, or something I missed saying. So please feel free to ask, right? And also make sure you subscribe the channel, and also like the video, so that, you know, my video can, you know, can be listed, you know, yeah, can be ranked higher in the YouTube system. Okay, so thank you, and we'll see you next time.